Everything is a legend in my opinion. Let's get into it.
Sean is on a level of total insanity that I've never experienced before. I mean, she has a blue face tattoo on her face now. Is that love? I mean, I don't know what it is.
So this is on Vlad TV, and he is saying that Chrisean is basically the definition of insanity. He says, like, she got this man face on her face. Like, what the what? Now, a lot of people did think that was crazy, especially after all of the bullshit Blueface put her through. But let's get back into it.
They're saying that the baby might have
fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, have certain, birth defects.
Hey, listen, she FaceTimed me one time, Vlad.
Yeah.
This is when the owner of Zeus was trying to like patch up whatever, and this was like, yo, y'all keep going back and forth online, like talk. FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint. Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, they ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no fucks given. You know what I mean?
So DJ Academics is saying, hey, I video called her. She was smoking a joint. She was smoking. And I was like, hey, yo, oh, no, you don't supposed to do that. Aren't you pregnant? He's saying that she was full pregnant. Like, pregnant. And he was like, no, you don't supposed to be doing it. She's like, shh. But my question to y'all is, if it's so much footage out here of her drinking and smoking, I've seen about 2 clips, okay? That's what y'all sent me so far. And why would she try to hide it from this guy? You get what I'm saying? Why is she saying shh to him if it's so much footage out there about her drinking and smoking? Okay, now that's coming from his mouth. Let's get back into it.
Now, again, I'm hoping.
And that to me is... Like I want to cry just thinking about it.
Yeah, they caught her in the club with a full bottle of Henny, full pregnant.
Yeah,
crazy shit.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's like, okay, like it's one thing to troll, to fist fight, to cuss out your baby daddy, to break in his house, to steal his car, but you've now affected a child for the rest of its life. Like, there's nothing funny about this.
Hey,
there's no humor. Like, you can find humor in her fights with Blueface. You can find some humor in the face tattoo. You could even find humor that, Blueface goes to jail because
I know
she no, but not that he goes to jail, but the way he goes to jail because he doesn't want to be called a bitch by his girl. But there's nothing funny about a child being mentally disabled for the rest of their lives. There's nothing funny about that.
Woo! Vlad TV, honey, was very emotional, honey. You can tell he was very upset in this clip when he was speaking, how he was speaking. It was emotions right there when he was speaking, okay? Now listen, he is saying there's nothing funny about disabling a kid, okay? Making your kid have disabilities. He said all the other bull she has done, from stealing a car, breaking in Blue House, etc., that's for trolling, right? But he said there's nothing funny about Junior's situation. I want to know how, like, okay, I get it. A lot of people see this, a lot of people see that, but do somebody know something that we don't know? Because it's a lot of people really saying this baby is disabled. And I'm looking like, how do Vlad TV know? You get what I'm saying? But Papa Blue did put a clip up. Junior is kicking. Junior is holding a book and doing etc.
There's no joke about that.
It's so sad that, I watch Zeus, man. Shout out to my man Lemmy. He found a really interesting way how to monetize dysfunction.
Yeah.
Fights, beefs. There's no plot. Every episode. Yo, she was talking behind your back. Fight.
Yeah.
Yo, why you ain't jumping to fight? Fight.
Right.
It's so.
But this was already done on Love and Hip Hop. It was already done on Jerry Springer.
But it's to such an extreme where it's like,
yeah.
I do believe it's had an effect on society. I think the reason why people actually are attracted to, I'm not going to just blame them, but people actually think toxic relationships mean love.
It's always been, like, I get it.
Honey, and this is true. A lot of people do think a person going upside your head, a person calling you bitch, hoe, you for everybody, a person dragging your name through the mud, slandering you. A lot of people do have low self-esteem, and they think that shit is love. They think it's a one-up if you keep the dude, if you hang in there. Fuck that, honey. Y'all better be trying to get a peace of mind and enjoy life, because at any moment a person can click and your life is gone. Okay, so let's get back into it.
There's a reason. Like I've done a few Love and Hip Hop cameos, but I've never wanted to be on a reality. I've turned down reality shows. Like I don't want that. I don't want to be represented. I'm not fighting anybody. You know, when Charleston White, when the back and forth, he's like, "Yo, I want to box you for 100,000." I'm not going to box Charleston White. You know what I mean? Like I don't even entertain the thought. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't box him for $1 million. You know, so
40 million.
Huh?
40 million.
40 million I'd box.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
40
Yeah, there
million.
we get it.
40 million I would train, because that's now multi-generational wealth.
Yeah.
Anyone says they're not going to get in a ring with someone for multi-generational wealth is lying to themselves.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't think Tyson's getting 40 million to fight Jake Paul. So I don't think no one's offering 40 million. He might get a good 20. You're right.
You're right. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But at the end of the day, man, like at the point that your child is born mentally disabled because you are taking drugs and alcohol while pregnant, is like that should almost be illegal. Like she should almost go to jail for that shit. Honestly, child endangerment is a real thing.
There's a warrant out for arrest right now,
and she's not going to jail, right?
Yeah, she's ducking it. Her lawyers are gonna handle it.
You know, at some point, there's going to be actual real. I mean, number one, with the child, there already are real repercussions. We don't get to see them because you don't see the kid being paraded around all in this.
Vlad TV says she should be in the clinker for child endangerment for smoking and doing drugs while she was impregnated. Okay, then DJ Academics is saying basically, baby, it's a warrant already out for her arrest. A lot of people, when I did a clip a couple weeks ago, a lot of people were saying that her warrants got dismissed and they vanished, that she didn't have any warrants anymore. I asked how that happened. I don't know. Okay, didn't nobody go in full-blown details, but y'all can let me know in the comments. Do she still have her warrants? Do she not? Because the last time I seen it, it was still open. So I'm guessing they don't care about arresting her because she's free. All right, so y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments, and let's get back into it.
At some point, these reality cameras will turn off.
Yes.
At some point, people they'll stop being intrigued by her.
There'll be someone new.
Someone new.
More extreme.
And then they got to be actual parents.
Yes.
And their dysfunction won't seem so funny. It won't be no jokes.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
People will go to jail.
There's going to be jail.
There's going to be foster care.
There's going to be child support. There's going to be protective orders.
Yes.
There's going to be supervision from the state.
Yes.
And you never know. There might be punitive action because you guys are not or neglecting a child.
Exactly.
If you continue
as
to do
they
all
should.
that shit.
As there should be repercussions for that shit. Because there's nothing cute and funny about a child being abused.
It's kind of
When it's adults, I get it. Cool. Beat each other up. Smack each other with bottles. I don't give a shit. Y'all are adults. Y'all can walk out.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
When it comes to kids, it's a different story.
It's kind of unfortunate that, like, I ain't gonna lie, they've even turned. Once Blueface called that shit the circus, and he's basically saying even the baby's in the circus.
Yeah.
People making memes. You know, they say the baby look like Charles Barkley, right?
Oh my God.
Man, listen, it's a baby, man. That baby did not ask to be in that position, and it's in that position right now. And chances are that baby will be taken out of that household at some point, you know. And if she goes to jail, I mean, there goes, you know. And when both parents are in jail, I mean, the fuck, you know.
This is something that I was wondering about, like, what if, because Blue is in jail, they say she still have a current warrant, okay? Like, how would that even work? Would be Papa Blue be with Junior? Like, how would that work? Because y'all remember that she said if it was just her by herself, she would have been and turned herself in. But since she have a kid, she didn't want to do that. She want to see him grow up, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this man, Vlad TV, honey, he was passionate as hell, and he meant everything that he said. And he was like, this is child endangerment. And he also said that we don't get to see a lot. We get to see little snippets. He did say that in the video, right? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Keep it cute, but y'all can vent and pop y'all shit. You get what I'm saying? Do not call each other bitches and hoes, frogs and toes, okay? Love y'all. Protect your peace and energy by all costs. Love you. Remember to love yourself more, and I'm out.